And let's actually get out there, cast onto the marker. Line it up a bit. There we go. That's perfect. That's straight on top of the bait. Sink the line. Back onto the rig. Set her up. Pull it back onto the clip. Off with the bail arm. Right, what I'll do now is I'll show you the setup that I'm using today. 3 Bitech Vipers, and they're the same as most modern day buzzers now. What we've got is we've got a light sensor in there, the light's passing through it, and then when the line passes through it, we get an indication. Now, on there we can change the volume, so it's faint, or we can come right up if it's night and you're asleep, so we've got it much louder. We also can change the tone. Okay, that's the Viper. The design of the V there is very good, because if it's windy, they don't come out there so easily. If you've got a shallow V, obviously like on a standard rod rest, then sometimes the wind can actually blow it off. So there we've got the Viper. Okay, coming down through there, we've got the stand. Now the rod stand, that's been developed over the last sort of probably 3 or 4 years, and a lot of anglers use it now because, especially going on the continent, we fish a lot of rocky swims where you can't get rod rests in. So the stand is pretty easy to set up. Just put it on the rocks, and you can adjust it to any level without sort of trying to bang a rod rest into the rocks. I like the stand, even in England, because instead of coming onto the bank in the morning, trying to knock rod rests in and frightening the fish out of distance, what I do is set up my stand up in the back of the swim, and then quietly sneak in, put it on the ground, and away we go. I think the reels are worth mentioning. They're a bait runner system, and what they are, they're a standard reel, thick spool reel, but what we've got is a bait runner system. Now what that means is when we push this in, that actually bypasses the gears and actually gives us a clutch type system. And a lot of anglers would use that, just click that over, tighten up to the lead, and when the fish takes, there you go. As soon as you reel like that, it clicks back out and goes onto the standard system. That would be just paying off on the clutch. Most carp anglers use that type of reel. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to put this onto the bobbin. The bobbin I've made myself, and what this is, a couple of Fuji rings, a biro case with an isotope inside. An isotope is a gas-filled cylinder that can last 25 years. It shows up in the dark. The reason I've painted them red is I can see them in the day. What we'll do, take that up to there, put the line inside there, like so, put that over the top. So now that's free running on there like so. So that will give us an indication there, that's weighted. Okay, so what we'll do now, we'll put this up here, like so, bring the bobbin up like that. And then what I do is I've got a clip. And my clip is just a map pin. The harder you press the map pin in, the harder the line is to come out. And that is actually what hooks the fish. We'll pull the line taut, like so, push it into the clip, so now it's nice and taut. Now what will happen, well, the fish will pick the bait up, he'll feel the lead, he'll run. Now as he's running, the hook will just be in his mouth. Now as soon as he hooks himself on this, he's got to pull it out of that clip, and because it's so stiff to come out, bang, he's hooked. This will drop down and start paying out as the fish starts to run away. Okay, so let's clip that in there like so. Make sure it's nice and taut in there. Take the slack line from the bait runner system. That's what's nice about the bait runner system also. It's so easy to set up. Away we go. Let's put that like so. Make sure we're out the bait runner system, just like that. And we set up. Both rods are exactly the same. I've got a 3-rod setup. Some areas you can fish 3 rods. This area is 7 Trent, we can only use 2. So I'm just using the 2 rods. Okay, we've got the bait out. Let's get a few free samples and put them into the swim. Keep the bait fairly tight. Don't just, what I'm using is that marker. And again, whoop, we're in. Yep, cool. The amount of times you're on the toilet, you're either baiting up, cup of tea, and that's what happens.